number one troublemaking podcast in the world. I'm your host,
Right.
TT, and this is my co-host,
That's
Nathan.
right, bro. That's right.
The
Number
number
one
one.
troublemaking podcast.
That's what I'm
That's what
talking
it
about.
is.
The energy.
That's what it
We
is.
gotta give these people the energy.
All right, guys. And exactly that. We about to start with some trouble.
Exactly.
All right.
So
So I got
yeah,
a thread for y'all guys. Y'all guys. Freaking my freaking American
you're
ass.
misogynistic, being y'all
Yeah.
guys and shit.
So I got a thread for you guys this week, and then I got a little question for TT, and then I got another little question that's like a discussion.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what you got for us this week?
This week I just got two stories. I got the story. Well, no, a story and also just a spoiler review of the Sinners movie. So,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we gotta talk about the Shannon Sharp situation.
Oh yeah, Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay.
This is gonna be a freaky ass episode. I'm telling y'all right now, it's gonna be a freaky ass episode.
What is it, freaky ass nigga? You a 69 hoe?
Hot guy, God or guy? 69
Guy?
guy.
Ah, okay, 69 guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
Ovi hoe.
OVO. Yeah.
But yo,
especially
that's all right. Just before we continue, this man is still hurting, no?
bro, hurting is an understatement.
Yo, because I heard also supposedly that like his album dropped and people didn't even realize.
Oh yeah, some sexy songs for you.
And this man was like, this clip was crazy actually. I seen like all these streamers like Aiden Ross. You've heard of him?
Yeah.
This guy gave Aiden Ross like a chain with his son, a picture of his son on it.
That's kind of weird.
Because he said like, my son gave me this Adonis, but I never wore it. He's like, OVO is like kind of like we're back on shipments.
Okay.
So he's like, I'll give you this. Think you gonna give somebody a chain with your son's face on it?
That's kind of weird.
Now that's weird. All right, guys. So yeah, we're gonna get right to this thread. We're gonna cause some trouble with this thread, and it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
So let's get right to it. The thread is called "What Made Your Ex Terrible in Bed?"
Jesus. Okay.
And some of these are crazy. Some of these feel like they hit home slightly, and then it is what it is.
Oh,
So
okay.
first one. All right, this one. Squeeze my balls so hard they exploded. Now I have no effing balls. Which is just crazy to me. Like, I don't even know about this one because, like, I have no balls. First of all, I'm not writing this on the internet.
Yeah. Especially showing my face.
Yeah.
No.
Second of all, I feel like you allowed that. Because, yeah, squeeze my balls so hard. I'm telling you right now, I'm hitting. I'm swinging.
Yeah.
And something, because, like, you're not killing me. Because squeezing my balls, so I don't know if it could just be dramatics for the internet.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you still have balls. Because you wouldn't be, like, that's the thing.
You
don't have
die,
balls.
right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure from the shock.
If you don't get like them surgically removed and someone crushes them, you die, right?
I'm pretty sure. Them
Okay.
shits are sensitive. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. So, like, obviously it has to be fake for the internet. Because,
Sure.
like, I'm not having my balls squeezed
Mm-hmm.
and thinking, yo, let me go on Twitter right now and write this as a post. Nah,
Exactly.
911. Yeah. And then even after that, if I get saved,
Yeah.
I'm not putting that on the internet.
Especially if my name and face is there. If
Yeah.
that's the person's name and face, it's
And still,
like it's over.
like, already I feel shame that somebody took my nuts from me. I'm going to go on the internet and make it history?
yeah.
No. So, yeah.
So when you had to get your balls
I feel
crushed
bad for you,
before it was
bro.
like
But,
before you realized she was a bad at having sex. Like what was she
yeah,
doing?
that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like, squeezing my balls so hard and now they exploded. You're just trying to get clout
Yeah.
for the internet. Forget you.
It
Forget
hurts.
you.
I'm so sorry, but like, bro,
Yeah, no.
you had
thought
choices.
of that hurts.
You had choice. Like the moment I felt like a little jolt of pain.
Yeah, I'll be like, go
What are
ahead.
you doing?
It's too much.
What are you
Yeah.
doing? Back up.
To allow like so obviously you got a fetish or something. Like
Yeah.
a kink. You
Yeah,
like
yeah,
your
yeah,
shit
yeah.
being squeezed.
You like that shit.
Which is
being
a crazy kink to me.
And it's
We're not
good
trying to
to-
kink shame,
Yeah.
but out of all the kinks there could be, those shit are sensitive, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
These things are precious to me.
Yeah.
They're
It's
gold.
like
Don't
it's almost
touch
to the
them.
point where it's annoying. How
Oh, yeah,
sensitive
yeah,
they
yeah,
are. Like, so there's no way that's happening. All right, next one. My ex couldn't even get it all the way in before he finished. I'm not just saying that to be mean. Literally, I still stayed with him for 5 years though.
But why?
This
My question
one.
is, like, if you're going to do it, if you're going to stay there for 5 years, it's a pity. Like, it's out of pity.
Yeah. And like, brother, you need to go see somebody.
Yeah.
Because before you even get it all the way in, like,
You know, yeah, that's
and you
kind
still
of
like you can still push further. Nah.
and that's wild.
And your pullout game is 0 because you can't even put it in.
Exactly. So he goes like swiggly wiggly
Yeah,
inside. Just oh my god, bro. You know what? If I was his friend, I would. He'd like I don't know. He told me about that. I would tell him like, to just like jerk off before.
Yeah, I was gonna say
to.
practice or like practice.
But how
is
you
crazy.
practice?
Practice is
Like,
crazy.
yeah, he gets a flashlight and he practices on it. It's never the same. But
Yeah, that's the
it's
thing.
close, but not the same.
Yeah, I guess that would be because jerking off is definitely not the same.
No.
Because I was gonna say this will sound wild, but you know I guess yourself, you know the
Mhm.
like perfect pressure, you know
Yeah.
that. So like you're gonna know what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
You can go inside some pum pum, and it could be like, hey, there's space in here still, or like you need to hit the right angle. So like,
Jeez, like, what do you do, bro? If you were
yeah,
the guy and you busted, like, do you fake it?
fake it till you make it, bro. Fake it until you make it. Hell yeah, especially like say you're not even all the way in yet,
Yeah.
but then like now you got 18 years of freaking like responsibility.
Goddamn.
And well, I guess unless you got a rubber. That's it. Have you ever had? Well,
Mm-hmm.
obviously you had rubber, but I mean like,
Mhm.
have you ever busted into a rubber and tried to continue? It's not
No.
fun.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
no.
And then the shit be squishing everywhere.
Yeah, it feels uncomfortable. Gee, it feels
Yeah.
like, you know, when you have a glove and there's water that makes its way inside the glove.
Yeah,
It might
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I've never
That's
had
the other
that
thing too.
situation.
I remember when I first was like putting on condoms,
Okay.
I didn't know that you were supposed to leave like a
It's-
little thing.
So,
So I think I was trying to put, and that shit was hurting. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, and that shit exploded.
Bro.
Broken condoms. Yeah.
You
Even
messed up.
I even had broken condoms just from trying to put them shits on. That
My
shit
bad.
was not easy.
My bad.
Not easy at all to put on.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I remember, I think one of the first times I did it,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize there's a specific direction. I
Okay.
tried to roll that shit on the opposite way. So like the thing is on from the inside.
Okay. But you know,
And then it's also like, because it isn't like the lube different.
yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not working at all.
So, but you realize it before
Yeah, I
you
had
went
to take it
inside.
off and then it was
Okay.
destroyed.
Okay.
No. I've
Okay.
never done that.
Okay. Imagine.
But
I'm pretty
I will
sure
say
someone
one
happened.
thing.
What?
I'd like, because I realized, okay, at one point you need to know the condoms that you need to use that works for you.
Okay.
I had lifestyles like back in the day because that's like cheapest ones, I think, right? I was
Yeah.
like, let me get these because your boy ain't got money like that. So let me get to everyone, like they're there, so they must work.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I got that shit. I was doing that shit. That shit like went, I would say, 1/3, and it seemed like it was like finished. I was like, there's no way. So obviously I messed up.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, it won't go any further. So I was trying to use that shit.
No.
Don't work.
No.
That shit came right off,
It's
and then
whack.
I was like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like put it out. I was like, well, it's gone. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like,
Wait. No.
it's gone. Yeah,
In her?
yeah.
Oh.
You're gonna have to do some
Oh,
fishing.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that never happened to you.
No. Oh no.
Yeah, she had to do
That-
some fishing.
That's awkward. You're just like, do you get it yet? No. Okay.
Yeah, you're just sitting there.
You just
Just-
butt ass
yeah.
naked. Butt ass naked, just waiting.
Yeah, no.
Oh, bro, what? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So next one, guys. Yeah, it's happened to me, bro. All kinds of stories.
Jesus.
All right, next one. Oh, this one. Obsessed with my asshole to where we couldn't do anything without him insisting on touching it. Oh, and he would forcefully shove his finger in my mouth after despite telling him not to and literally fighting him when he tried. Was also fully an incel.
Okay.
Yeah, that last sentence, you're mad.
Yeah, you're mad. Like,
'Cause
don't get
maybe
me
it's
wrong.
possible,
He's
but,
a
like,
douche.
yeah.
But like, an
Like, yeah,
incel,
you're mad.
He's
'Cause
incels it. He's banging you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's literally, yeah, you're literally having sex right now.
Uh,
Incel, literally, this is the thing with the internet is I feel like they don't actually know
The
what the
words.
words that they
Yeah,
use.
yeah,
They
they
just
mean-
say them because they heard it on the internet.
Yeah,
Incel literally means that you don't have sex.
Yeah, you're
And
incel.
you're mad at the other opposite sex.
Exactly. You
because
want to
you're
have
not
sex,
getting.
but you
Yeah.
can't have sex. So you're
So yeah,
involuntary.
he's by definition not an incel.
No,
Literally,
He's a
by
weirdo.
definition.
he's a freaky ass nigga. But
Yeah.
he's not incel. And so wait, he puts his finger in her.
That's what, yeah. See, this is like the
And he's like, I
detective
gotta
work
put
that
in
we
your
need
mouth.
to do. I don't know because they don't give us context. That's what I'm assuming, which is crazy.
Because
Yeah, why else would you do it? Like, I feel like it's a kink, right?
unless he doesn't
But
put
this
the
is
pinky
asshole.
finger.
Yeah, this is not pum pum. This is asshole.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
crazy.
So does he take like a random finger and puts it in there, or does he have this thing where he has to put it in her butt and then
And then in her mouth, chocolate dipped.
Damn,
That's
bro,
crazy.
That's wild.
Tim Hortons up in here.
That's like yeah.
Yeah, no, crazy.
How,
And have to fight him off.
that's wild. See,
Yeah.
that's you gotta call.
Yeah,
you gotta
that's
call
where
the
we
police.
need.
You
Yeah,
gotta leave.
now it's okay.
Nah.
It was cute slightly. Now it's getting.
Wait,
to the
what did
point
she
where-
say in the beginning?
She said obsessed with my asshole to the point where we couldn't do anything without him insisting on touching it.
So it's essentially this has been happening. It continues to happen.
Yeah, because
Bro.
to be obsessed,
Yeah.
it couldn't be the first time.
No.
It had to be multiple
It has to
times.
be multiple
So
times.
you know this about him, and you chose to say that's a like.
We're
I don't have
victim
pity for it,
victim blaming, but
Yeah.
no, but I get you. No,
Yeah.
at this point, I would say yeah.
Like if it was the first time, and you're like, well, what is this? And you say, okay, let me not be judgmental and try the second time. The second time is the exact same and even worse.
that's quite crazy.
If you did it a third time, then it's on you
100%,
because you have the ability to say no.
nah.
But you said, nah, let me give him a chance.
yeah,
I like asshole play a little bit, not as much as him. This is some freaking 50 Shades of Grey type stuff,
100%.
which I know the women are gonna kill me for that.
What?
but I don't. Well, I think we've had this talk.
The book?
I don't understand that goddamn movie. It annoys
I've
me.
never seen the movie.
It annoys me.
I've never read the books.
It annoys.
I just had someone. Why?
Well, because like my
Just
wife
the
tries
whole
to tell
thing?
me. Well, like I guess I just don't understand it fully.
Okay.
He's like he knows what his kink is,
Okay.
and he tells her,
Yes.
and she wants to experience it.
Hmm.
But then when he does it, she gets mad at him. In the movie, that's what happens because she
Really?
realized. Well, like I think this is what my wife tried to explain to me.
Okay.
She said because she wanted to see what he needed, but then when she realized what he needed,
Uh-huh.
like she realized she couldn't like handle it.
Okay.
But then she was like mad that he did what he did.
Did he break up in the end?
I don't think I ever finished it. I just know my wife because my wife seen it and she was telling me about it. But I think I started it and I was like, this shit is annoying.
So wait. Why is this gravitating towards like so many women? Why do so many women like gravitate
Because
towards that?
well, no, I think it has that like aspect of like it's like what is it?
BDSM and all that?
Or just like sexual books. I think women like do you know a lot of men that read books that like talk about
This
I'm
money
gonna
for
grab
that.
you by your throat and hump you until your freaking eyeballs pop. Like,
Absolutely.
But I feel-
What the hell?
but I feel like women, yeah. Well, I read them. What's the book that my wife was reading? I told you that sentence that she sent in like the freaking group.
To the eyeballs pop out?
No, not that. But this man talk about like I don't know, with some gay shit too.
Okay.
Not like I'm not like insulting. I just mean like it was literally a gay scene,
Okay.
and it was wild what he said. Like the way to describe what he was talking about.
Jesus.
I think he said like he sucked the thing like some kind of like I can't even.
Suck the dick?
Yeah, because it was a gay scene. Like
Oh, geez.
that's
Okay,
what I mean.
okay.
But yeah, so it was wild to me. But that's what, from what I know, I feel like women like those books. Because I'm not going. I don't read, but I'm definitely not
I
going
love
to the.
reading, but I
Yeah,
never.
that's like
I
you're not
never
going
did.
to the movie theater. You're not.
No.
See, I only watch movies. But yeah, you're not going to the library looking for those books.
No.
No, you have a specific genre that you read.
I can promise you right now, I have a lot of books. Most of my books never have it.
Yeah.
Like these kind of like
I will
sex
say.
scenes. Like they have sex, but
They
they're not
go
sex
in
scenes.
sometimes, and it's like just the way they describe it. I was like, God damn.
Damn.
So like it's interesting slightly in that way, but I'm not reading 350 pages of that.
I'm just yeah.
I'm not reading 350 pages, period.
Dummy.
But yeah, all right, next one.
Okay.
The asshole play is crazy. Seems very popular though, I feel like.
The poke and dip? Like poke
The
and
poke and dip.
Yeah,
The
dip in
poke and
the poke and
dip.
the poke and dip.
But no, I just meant ass play. I feel like it's more like mainstream
Bro,
now.
is in the air now. You know why?
Yeah.
You know that song with Omarion? What's his name? Chris Brown. When the girl was like eating booty like groceries.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what started it.
Because everyone was just like, "Yo, who's eating booty like groceries?"
Crazy.
What?
Crazy.
That's crazy. That's
crazy.
crazy.
End
like,
of the month, you just got your check, going to do a big grocery. You gonna eat that food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Eat the booty like groceries.
That's
Yeah, no, that song
wild thing.
took off.
I was just like,
Also, talking about Omarion, you seen that clip?
with his
Brother.
Yeah.
I'm not even shaming him because not like my body's any better.
Yeah. Our
But
bodies.
I don't go out like that. Like I'm not putting myself
At
out.
least, yes, that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. At
Put a
least,
wife beater, like
That's it.
white beater, tank top.
Tank top.
It's called a white beater.
It's a
guys.
top.
We know what we're talking.
You know, okay.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. But like, yeah,
But, nah,
wear-
yeah.
just
And what's
wear
crazy
that.
to me is like I said, damn, bro.
Like, bro, is
Damn.
it's like you
Them-
got implants.
Yeah, them nipples was.
Because they're protruding.
Yeah,
they're
them
not
titties
sagging.
were-
They're protruding, bro.
They were dancing to the beat.
Just.
Yeah, pop locking.
Oh man, Mario.
Yeah,
But
that's what
keep
I'm
on you, bro. Keep on doing your thing.
Oh yeah, this one. Laid there in silence the whole time with her eyes closed. Shit was wild.
You see this? That
Yeah, see, this is one of those hidden home type of like things. Like, it's just weird.
yeah.
I don't know, like why women. Yeah, we're gonna get in trouble. This is we said we were gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, we'll get in trouble.
But like, well, this is all I'll say is I didn't realize
Mhm.
that this was like just something that happened. But I guess it is because the internet has spoken.
Yeah, just I've never had that situation, but I know people who like call their exes starfish. And at first I was like,
Starfish
what
is
the
crazy.
I was like, what the flip is that? But then I realized like what starfish do? They don't really
they just
move.
lay there.
They just lay there, right?
But lay there with your legs and
And
arms
arms
open is
open.
crazy.
Just and their eyes are closed.
Yeah, yeah. Open your eyes.
So it's either
Look
two
at me.
things. It's either two things. They don't know what to say. Like they're feeling it, but
Yeah,
they're
so
afraid to like say it.
Nervous, I guess.
Or they're like imagining some weird ass scenario
Yeah,
in their
head,
mind.
and then not bun you. Come
Yeah.
back to reality.
Yo, it's a two-way street, right?
Yeah.
We're dancing. We're doing this together.
Kizumba,
You know?
freak.
Yeah.
Have you-
Wait, what's Kuzumba?
The freaking dance where you're like close together.
Oh
and you're, like,
yeah.
moving,
Oh
like,
yeah. Exactly
Like,
that.
women got to wear high heels. Supposedly that's actually like you have
It's
to
a
wear
requirement.
heels. Yeah. I
Even
guess
if
maybe it's like the aesthetic.
what if she's like super taller than you? She
Then
doesn't
it
matter.
doesn't look good. I guess.
Damn.
I don't
And
know.
like wait, that's the one where they wrap their legs around you.
I think. Well, you just like you're supposed to stay close and you're supposed to
Okay.
like move your body together. But yeah, so there. Next one.
Starfish.
She wanted me. She wanted me to f for an hour, and as soon as she gets on top or has to do something, she's tired 5 minutes later.
Bro, what is the average time? No, like for real, what's the ideal time? The ideal time y'all should be having sex.
Oh yeah, I think we talked about this just
Yeah.
in our own conversations. I would say like 20, 25 minutes is decent.
It's a good if you're digging someone right. I
Yeah.
think 25 minutes. It's good. 25.
Yeah, because like I said, an hour is mad long, bro.
People
you
don't realize. Yeah.
an hour is mad long.
Yeah, an hour is super damn long. So
Like any, like, because this is like physical activity, right? Go do anything for 1 hour. You're gonna be dead.
you're going to be
Going to
tired
the
as
gym
hell.
for 1 hour. If you're actually doing consistent,
doing
you're
it, yeah.
done. I played football.
Mhm.
The whole game takes even longer than that, and
Yeah.
you're cooked. That's
Yeah.
why there's like quarters. That's why they have people to switch out
Mhm.
because you're not doing that shit for the whole time. You're gonna die.
And you think for that 1 hour she's wet completely?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of work to
Let's
do. Like,
play. Let's be
there's
serious.
things going in. Like,
Damn.
you gotta. There's a bunch of stuff you gotta do,
Exactly.
and then you have to keep it spiced for 1 hour.
For 1 hour.
You gotta spice things up. You have to go like, because like you said, you can't just doggy
Yeah.
style for 1 hour.
My hips
No.
gonna hurt. My
Yeah.
jaw's
And
gonna
your
be
shit's gonna
locked.
get raw.
My
Yeah.
fingers will be like shaking.
Bro,
Bro.
lockjaw is a real goddamn thing, bro.
I've never
I've
experienced it
I
yet.
don't know. Okay.
Oh damn.
Yeah. You gotta do some little freaking exercises.
I think that chewing gum helps. Doesn't it help?
I be chewing gum, bro. I don't know, bro.
No, when I was young, I used to chew like the Hubba Bubba for some.
Yeah, those things, the
Oh.
freaking piece of you.
Yo,
And what's
bro.
crazy too, as a kid, I don't know if you did this.
What?
Obviously, you're stupid with your friend.
Mhm.
You're trying to put like multiple pieces in your mouth.
That's what I'm talking
yeah, and
about.
then you're literally like, you go, you're like, what'd you do now? Your mom looks at you. Go throw it in the freaking garbage.
Yeah,
You said, but I want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It
no.
still has flavor.
And in your head too, you know damn well you don't want it. You
No.
pissed off right now. Your
yeah,
jaw hurts.
Yeah.
But you're just trying to be cool.
You spend that $1.50 on that Hubba
Yeah,
Bubba. You ain't
yeah.
throwing it away like that.
And this shit tasted good too.
Amazing.
It was way too much.
Do they
gum.
still have it?
I think so.
Damn man.
It's probably like $5 now though.
You know, with everything
Yeah,
else.
Yeah. So 5 minutes later, 5 minutes. That's the other thing too. 5 minutes? That's just some facts.
But 5 minutes.
That
What?
they're like tired after 5 minutes of going on
One.
top.
Oh yeah, that's the
Yeah.
second part. Nah.
And that's the thing. Maybe I just don't understand. Because like us going on top, like when it comes to missionary,
Mhm.
we have to hold ourselves up with our arms.
Yeah.
Like there's stuff so I can understand. But when you're on top, like you're literally just sitting there.
And you
So
just,
what are you tired
I
about?
think they're the position, or they're not used to using certain muscles.
I guess could be.
Because can I be honest with you, okay? Can I be honest? Because if a guy gets like, let's say the girl is like, you know what, I really liked it last night. It was cool, but I do feel like you weren't hitting it right. Let's say she's completely honest with you.
Okay.
The next time you're going to do it, you're going to improve, right? You're going to be like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to try this way, I'm going to try that.
Okay, I see where you're going.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
For them, it's like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or like, yeah, you're getting this pussy, you be happy.
Yeah, and just like, okay, so can we do this? Oh no, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
But when you told me about my dick game, I improved.
Yeah, I improved.
Right?
I came.
You right? Right?
I
You
took
liked it.
notes, and I'm over here.
You said my name 3 times,
Yeah.
right? Can I say your name once?
Yeah, 100%.
Like what the hell, bro?
100%.
Oh,
As I say, and yeah, for sure, any women listening, they're still gonna be annoyed at this
100%.
because like, it's just, I guess it's a man thing we need to do. Like, but like, yo, like you said, it's supposed to be a dance. We're supposed to be doing this together.
Exactly.
It should be
It's
50
mutual
50.
pleasure.
Like, yeah,
Exactly.
you have to put the same amount of effort that I'm putting in.
If
That's what makes it fun.
Exactly. It's the only, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's certain positions that they can find to like try out that they can be comfortable and also enjoy it. So
Yeah,
it's just an effort.
I'm sure. I feel like it's
A
what
for
the.
A
feel like
for
one-
efforts. No, yeah. A for effort. Grade A for effort. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I already moved to the next one. I didn't realize.
Mm-hmm.
Is it there? Oh, I'd be messing myself up, yo. All right, no, we're good. We're not good.
We're good. We're not good.
Because I have like 2 of them fully. Okay, no, I'm here. We're good.
Okay.
Now we're good. It says my one X. Okay, my one X.
My
Okay,
one
you say
X.
your X.
Yeah, just see.
My one X. Okay, my one X
Okay,
was
yeah.
hot as F, but used to make the oddest squealing sounds. I couldn't stand it to the point where I wore AirPods while hitting it.
That's
Yeah, that's what we need to determine what this squealing sound is. But yeah, because already squealing sounds crazy.
is it like a mouse squeal?
Because I can understand moaning, but yeah, squealing, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
would kill me.
Yeah.
I would definitely need some
100%.
AirPods. Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, that would throw my temper
Porky
off.
Pig over here? No, we're not doing that.
Yo.
Like,
That's true, huh?
I'm Muslim.
Pig squeal.
I don't eat pork.
Damn. Damn, bro.
Yeah, they squeal. So
No,
that's when I think
wild.
of squeal. That's what I'm thinking.
And you wear AirPods. So one day you decide,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put the AirPods on and just hit it from
Yeah.
there.
And
she-
also, like,
she's okay
yeah, so
with
you're
this?
only hitting it from behind? Because, like, how is she not seeing that you have AirPods in your ear?
Exactly. It's kind of weird as hell.
Well, unless the lights are off, I guess.
True. But what if she like kicks? What if she kicks it?
Or just, and not even kicking it. Yo, earphones don't always stay in your ear. Imagine
exactly.
it pops and then you can't find it. Went up a bum. Like, there's holes.
True.
Oh, yeah.
After
Then what
sweaty
you do?
and all that
A
stuff.
seasoned AirPod?
Oh Lord have mercy. Put it back
God.
in. Oh,
Yeah, and you can't
man.
wash it.
No, you can't wash it. You
So,
can't tell her, well, babe,
imagine
time out. Imagine.
You on the bus. You just listen to music. So,
Oh, bro.
it's
And,
like,
and your ear be
Yes, your ear.
smelling.
Yes, your
oh
ear.
my god! Like you're asking your boss to help you on the computer, and so they lean down after
They're like,
the smell. Yo, Tom, did you take a shower
Tom,
today?
yeah. Do you want to take the afternoon off? Like,
Yo, you good, bro? Can you come to the office for a second?
imagine, like, you just bought yourself a cologne. You feel good about yourself. You
Yeah.
forgot about the seasoned ear. So you're
Damn.
like, I'm good, bro. Axe. Like, what are you talking about? I smell good.
And what, you put your AirPods with your pocket, your wallet?
Yeah, now you're.
Imagine your wallet starts smelling. You see?
Yeah.
Too many things. Too many bad things can happen.
Yeah, it's not good. All right. A few more. Hitting the vape during sex. Don't do that shit.
See, this is my thing. Not a vape, because a vape, I don't think people share vapes. But let's say,
I think they do, actually.
They do?
The vape, yeah, the thing, like,
That's
the electric
disgusting.
thing, right?
But it does not have like, because it's not like, is it like a spliff? No, it's more like
Well, it's like a
something you have to
plastic
put-
or, yeah.
Yeah, right?
It's like
And
it's almost like, say, like sharing a whistle.
But the whistle goes in your mouth, right?
Yeah, so does this.
But like, okay,
Well,
well,
it has like the tube,
yeah,
like
that's
kind of like
disgusting.
the thing. Yeah, you have to put your mouth on it. And you have to inhale.
Because with weed, you just put your lips on the tip.
Crazy sentence.
Whoa.
Crazy.
I was like, lips on the tip. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too.
Mhm.
It's because I would even say maybe this would potentially be better. 'Cause
Really?
It's like it's plastic. You could
Okay.
always like wipe it off before you take like told you it
True.
would be a little bit better. Whereas a spliff is paper.
True.
So some people, which I've had this experience,
Mm-hmm.
is they'll put like their mouth on it, but their lips will be like wet. So now the freaking tip of it is wet.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah,
shit?
There's a way of doing it so it doesn't happen, but some
Uh-huh.
people don't always do it properly, and then it gets wet, and then when you come back for your next
You're
one,
like, oh no. That,
and you feel it's moist,
that's
yeah.
That's
So
like, it's like a warm
honestly, I would say
toilet
it's actually
bowl.
better.
Oh god, no.
But I guess if you're in the middle of doing the do,
Yeah.
like this is your woman, you're
Yeah.
not necessarily caring.
You're not really caring.
But I
'cause,
remember,
like,
yeah, because we had that conversation too. Right? You were saying you wouldn't mind.
yeah, I wouldn't
sharing
mind
a
like yeah,
spliff,
like I
'cause
share
then you
a split.
high as hell. And
Yeah,
yeah, that
You
would be
both
a
got-
wild ass. That would be a wild ass session.
that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Because
Because like I said, that I've had experience with that,
uh-huh.
and it's literally like heightens your, like all your senses.
Mhm.
So just imagine we already know what it feels like to do the do, and
Yeah.
now heightened senses. Like your sense of touch is heightened.
Damn, bro.
So touching the titty or a titty touching you, you feel that more.
Titty touching you. Mutual touching.
Literally on your skin, because your skin is more sensitive.
True, huh?
So yeah,
Damn. Bro.
yeah. Imagine an oiled up chest going up and down your stomach,
That's
Yeah,
it's- yeah.
and it feels like the sensitivity is more. Exactly. So
Okay, I get you.
yeah.
No,
So I would honestly say the vape would be more, but I'm just not about it.
Yeah, the vape, especially
It's
if
just
it's
like
smell,
you can't
like,
take
it's a lot.
you can't give me 30 minutes of your time. You got to freaking be doing all that.
Yeah,
Like again, we supposed to be in this together.
yeah,
To me,
exactly.
you taking a vape means your mind is not fully in it. It means you're more thinking about
Yeah.
that than
Imagine.
yeah. Don't do that shit.
Nah, that's weird.
All right. Here's the one.
Okay.
Lights always off, yet still would never do any doggy style because I can't see her face and I might be thinking of someone else when doing it.
You need what? You know what, lady? You need
I'm literally
to find
inside of
yourself
you,
and find
and
yourself.
you're worrying about something. Me thinking about somebody else. I'm inside of you,
Find yourself and just be secure because that just screams insecurity to the
Yeah.
max.
and
To
lights
the
always
max.
off, bro.
I
Let's
want to
have
see your
some lights
face.
on.
I want to see your face when I'm hitting it. You
Yeah,
know?
like are we vampires? Like
Exactly. I can't see in the night. But imagine with night vision, just I'm ready, baby.
yeah, no,
That's
I don't
kinda-
like yeah, I don't like night vision because it gives
Yeah.
you them black eyes or like your eyes glow
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And now you feel like you're in a horror movie.
Nah, yeah, and I
Yeah.
don't like horror.
Absolutely not. That's an absolute. Imagine that, and you
And
see
it's-
something in the corner. What the hell?
Yeah, it's like the green. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I
Yeah.
don't be knowing. We don't mess with spirits. We black.
Absolutely
So
not.
I don't know if night vision can pick up shit that we're not supposed to be seeing.
Exactly. What if
Yeah.
the demon's just jerking his own?
Yeah, imagine you just see it, or you don't see it, but you
Oh.
can see the baby gravy. Just
Oh.
you're like, wait,
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't bust yet. What the hell is that?
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
You'll be like, okay, babe, we gotta go. It's like, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Casper
crazy.
over here just busting nut on the side of my
Yeah.
wall. Yeah,
That's kind of crazy.
yeah.
And that, yo, girl, and like, I love doggy. So she doesn't like doggy style.
Because she thinks you're thinking about another woman.
Girl, stop. Just think about the D. Just
Yeah,
think about
yeah.
the D.
Enjoy
Too
the
many
moment.
mental gymnastics while
Yeah.
you're having sex. It's too much. It's too much.
Just
bro.
enjoy
Just do
what
it.
we doing.
Exactly.
You too much in your head.
Nah, man.
All right,
Too
so
many things.
let's go. What made your ex bad in bed? We're gonna continue this. I got a few more.
Mm-hmm.
My ex was way out of my league. Still don't know how I got her, but man, her butt crack was always dirty.
See, out of your league, how? Financial wise, look wise.
I'm sure. I feel like when people say that, especially guys, when they say that, it has to be looks.
The looks, right?
Because
So
they
you got
just-
yourself
yeah,
like what? Lori Harvey with a stanky booty?
crazy, which kills
That-
it for
that
me.
would
Yeah, you're
kill
no
it.
longer out of my league looks wise,
Because
because that's killing the looks. No, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
instant.
killing the
In-
looks. You could be dusty looking, and if you like take care of yourself, you have a good personality, it's gonna increase your looks.
Yeah.
If you find as hell and you have a dirty asshole,
You have a dirty asshole.
nah, nah,
It's
this
like,
shit is
dude, I gotta-
dropping.
I gotta go to the bathroom with you because I gotta see how you wipe. Or you
Nah,
like
yeah.
you be like passive aggressive and you just leave like some wipes. You know.
That's crazy. I need to go bathroom with you so I can see how you wipe.
Oh no! So you know how like
You just sitting there. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
only one wipe?
Just
Only
one?
one? Yeah. No.
I don't think you went back enough.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
still- No, go back enough.
Maybe take a couple more
Yeah.
squares of toilet paper.
Because you
I
just
don't
took
think
like
you're
2
enough.
squares. I think you need like 4 or
Yeah.
6 or something.
Show me the paper after you're done, so let's see like where we at.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Keep on doing that,
Yeah.
and then use the wipe after,
Yeah. So but that's crazy.
'Cause-
Nah, I can't do it.
No.
Dirty asshole.
Mm-mm.
Like I'm in construction, right?
Mhm.
I use a saw.
Okay.
When I cut, wood chips fly everywhere.
Got you.
Imagine you hit it from the back and shit. Shit chips are like flying in the air
Oh,
from the
man.
crust buildup.
That's messed up.
Yuck.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, or just woofs of stank.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Like,
You
wait,
just like
yeah.
open your mouth and like, oh, babe, you like that? Yeah. No. No.
Why your voice sound muffled? You over here like this?
Yeah.
Nah. So yeah, no. Looks don't to me.
That
Looks
sounds
don't matter
shit,
when
bro.
that thing's happen.
Yeah.
Like go in the shower and clean your backside.
Yeah.
Always dirty is crazy.
Always dirty.
Always.
And he's
like,
hitting from back, so he sees everything.
yeah.
He saw last night's dinner.
Uh,
He saw like crusts.
it,
Oh.
it looks like an anthill.
Oh, Jesus, bro. Like, how did he? Like, I hope he told her. Maybe she broke up
I
with him
don't know.
because
Maybe
of that.
maybe he told the internet, and that's
Oh,
why
yeah,
they're
she's
not
like,
together.
oh,
no
so
more.
my buddy.
Oh. So you don't like it, huh?
Damn, bro.
No, I don't like it. Straight up.
Straight up.
The audacity. All right, next one. It was too small for me. I think it hurt his feelings one time when I didn't even know he was already in. It was too small for me.
Look, I don't think that she did anything wrong because she wanted to feel it too.
Yeah,
But it hurts.
but yeah, no, it definitely
Hurts.
hurts. But here's the thing that I was like thinking about after I read this,
Okay.
because there's some women that will say like somebody has the average is like 5.
Mm.
They'll have that
Mhm.
and they'll say like I didn't feel it, but I feel like now you're lying.
Okay.
Because I feel like the average, like it still works. You just maybe you don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's women that will say that just because maybe they don't think it's big enough for them,
Mm-hmm.
or they want bigger, so they're gonna shame you.
Yes.
But like, nah, you felt that, or you just now you're trying to be nasty.
Yeah.
But
now you're trying to
For
be
this, I
nasty.
don't know. This could be micro,
Yeah, like micro's 3 and yeah.
Yeah,
It's almost
which
4.
is crazy to
Sad
think
shit.
about.
That's sad because you know what? The crazy thing is, your penis length is RNG. It's
Yeah,
RNG.
yeah,
It's like
straight up.
you can't,
Yeah, you can't do
you
anything
can't
about
do
it.
Anything about it. Imagine.
Nah, yeah.
No. I heard one story. I would be pissed as a mother effer, bro. So, doctors. So you know what hermaphrodite is, right?
That's when you have
Both genitalia.
yeah.
Now the thing is, this person. So usually, if there is a child that's born with like both genitalia, both sets, the doctors can make the choice, or they can speak to the parents and be like, "Yo, we can wait, and after we can do surgery later on." But this doctor decided to not talk to the parents and take it upon himself and he sliced the boy off, right? And the guy grew up like a guy. Because sometimes it's like a 50-50
Oh,
situation.
you piece of shit.
So you, yeah. So
yeah, what happens if this man was well endowed?
exactly,
You
and
took
now
away
he's
his
just,
thing, and now he just got a clitoris.
it's crazy.
Which
bro.
also, do you know, like, maybe we should do this research. Is there a lot of cases of
Oh, what?
hermaphrodites in the world?
Bro.
Like, is it very, like, because obviously it happened, but, like, is
Yeah.
it very, I'm guessing it's very rare, right?
Yeah, I think
Is it like Chernobyl things? Or like,
population.
well, that's not even a joke. There's a bunch of shit that happened from, like, the people from Chernobyl, right? Like,
Yeah. Okay.
a bunch of, like,
Percentage?
defects and all kinds of things.
Okay. So there's an estimate of 1.7% of the population.
Oh, okay,
are
that's
born.
not a lot at all.
No, bro.
So, yeah, okay, it's very rare. Well, but we have 8 billion people in this world. So 1% of 8 billion?
Actually, my bad. Sorry. 1.7 identifies intersex, 0.5 hermaphrodites. So that's even smaller.
0.5?
0.5%
of the population is hermaphrodite.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
So
well,
this is small.
we got 9 billion, right? Let's do this.
Nigga, you said that. Wait. Are we 4
Oh,
billion?
yeah, I keep going.
Are we 4 billion?
No, I think it's 8.
No,
I think it was
way.
7, and now I think we're at 8. So if we're at 8 billion divided by,
Damn, we're 8 billion. Damn, we skyrocketed like crazy.
you said 0.5?
0.5, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When we were in grade 9, when we were graduating, it was 6.9. This world just increased.
I feel like because there's so many people in the world, that's still a big number of people.
Yeah.
But compared to the world, it's not. But it's still enough.
Okay, what's the digit? Okay.
You know, I'm supposed to be good at math.
800, 8,000, 80,000, 800,000.
What are you talking about?
Okay, that's whoa. That's
Yeah,
80. That's 80 million. That's 800 million. That's 8 billion. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
I think it's multiplied by like 0. I think it's like 400,000. Still a lot of freaking people.
400,000 people.
Still a lot of people, bro.
400,000 people. Yeah, that's
There's
a lot.
some countries that don't have that amount of people.
That's true.
So that could fill a whole country.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people still. Like I say, compared to the whole world, no.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, so damn.
Chernobyl shit.
Well, no, there's Chernobyl. Yeah, there's things that happen in Chernobyl. People had all kinds of stuff.
A bunch of things. Even the animals, like they're not born correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He or didn't even know it was in is crazy
though. That's a sad thing.
yeah. Like, nah, yeah.
Like I know that you didn't mean it, baby, but like it hurts.
Nah, that would definitely hurt.
See, at that point, hear me out. I'll just get a strap on. I'll get it for her.
Yeah, to help her, but then what's she gonna do? Because then she thinks your stuff is too small, so you're never gonna get pleasure.
Yo, you gotta find the most weird way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there strap-ons that you put your thing into, and then you can still have a sensation?
Hey, yo, I never thought about that. What, like
a goddamn elephant trunk?
Strap on.
But also, if you only got 3 inches and you put on a freaking 9-inch,
it's just not good.
Yeah, she can't reach where you. Nah, that's worse. That's worse.
It's not.
That's actually worse. Because also, like, men can't wear strap-ons, can they? We already got it.
I guess. Oh no, they have
prosthetic, right?
They have a hollow. This men's strap-on hollow. Damn.
But what is it? It's like a strap-on, like rubber, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like silicone.
First of all,
that's wild. That's
first of all.
I know what you're about to say.
The freaking
color?
I was gonna say the fact. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, brother's legs is dark as hell. Yeah, that's not the right color. No. Oh yeah. But also, like, that's like one of them freaking masquerade masks.
Okay.
Like they know you got nuts, so then left the nuts out. That's
oh my god! I didn't realize that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Nah, yeah, we got it. You got a masquerade freaking mask for your
add
nuts.
girth to your but
that's the thing. Like, how do you feel it? Like I said, if you're 3 inches and you're like, oh, I want my girl to feel it, so you go get a 9-incher. 6 inches have to go into her before you even there. Yeah, so that's not that doesn't make sense. That's crazy. And from what I've learned in biology, supposedly the vaginal canal is only like 5 inches.
Yeah, it's like 5 to 7 inches. Yeah.
So even I would say at 3 inches, you're
Mhm.
still getting a good amount in there. That's more than 50% in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I
So
don't know.
all
It's
you micro penises out there,
yeah, man.
you are it.
You
You
good.
are it.
Stand up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stand up. I know your penis can't, but yeah.
Oh, jeez. It's a race to stand up. Is it hard yet? Is it hard?
Yeah, that's crazy. Which like then is it always hard?
For them, no.
Here's the thing, what's soft then? Soft is a belly button.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Or maybe they're like a grower. Well, like
Yeah, we need to
they're
move on.
permanently showers. They're permanently
That's what I mean. So
showers.
is it always hard?
Does it always look like it's hard?
Yeah, it also might suck.
Just
Yeah, you just walking around always with a teepee?
Damn,
Oh, yeah.
bro. Damn.
Damn.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Imagine
Damn,
peeing,
that sucks.
Imagine
Right.
peeing in the morning.
Yeah.
Or like
you
when you
always
sit
have. That's it, because even sitting, like,
Yeah.
it's still pointing forward.
Yeah.
And you don't have anything to be able to push it down.
So you have like, how
So
do you do it?
piss?
Damn,
They
bro.
get strap-ons just to piss.
Oh,
Which is
to like
crazy.
to control
Yeah.
the current.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
And then it fills up. It's like you're full, and then you have to drain.
Yeah.
Nah,
You see,
that's
these
crazy.
kind of situations makes me so grateful to be
Yeah.
like born
Yeah.
normal. I'm so no, like for real, bro. You know, you ever see like those documentaries of like those burn victims, and you're like, damn, bro, like,
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy. Like,
Yeah.
or like some kind
And
of
even
crazy
the amount of
condition.
times, like when I was, well, not the amount of times, but when I was younger,
Mm,
I actually had like water splash on me before.
okay.
Fear like ran through my body. I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Oh, wait,
Because
what?
I actually had like hot water like go on my arm or whatever.
Okay.
In my head, automatically, I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna be a burn victim now.
Oh,
But obviously, you're
snap.
okay. But it was
Yeah.
hot as shit water. Like it was
Damn.
boiled water, I think.
Wait, when you were taking a shower or something?
No, I
Or
think like
just
in the
cooking
kitchen, it
general?
like they tipped over,
Oh,
like,
okay,
splash
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
like freaking bacon grease.
Oh,
Damn,
wow.
bro. Well,
Okay.
you ever been cooking?
Yeah,
I
but
like
it's
cooked
not
one time in like a wife beater,
okay.
and that's just splashed on my like over here, and it's just skin, right? You go,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not fun at all.
Damn.
You know,
Did
Yeah.
it leave a mark? Did it bubble? Did it like swell
no,
up?
at least it wasn't enough for that, and I like wiped it
Oh,
as fast as I
jeez.
could, but I had like a red mark
Okay.
because the skin was obviously burned, right? But yeah, all right, we got 3 more. It says my ex was eating me out and came before I did. He then stopped, and I never came. It happened 5 times.
See,
Again, we're gonna go over this again.
how many
You
times?
allowed it to happen.
How many
5
times should she allow this?
Because I said the first time, cool.
Mm-hmm. We don't
Second
know.
time,
Might be
okay,
excited.
what's going on?
Exactly.
If you go a third time, then you already knew what was going to happen. Or even I would say give him 3 times,
Mm.
but 5 is too much. Because
Yeah.
after the third time in a row,
Yeah.
no.
Like 5
So
times
you-
you should already expect all
Yeah.
that stuff.
It happened 5 times, yeah, but you expected it.
Yeah.
The 4th and 5th time. Because after the 3rd time, you knew that this was a trend.
You can literally sit him down and be like, yo, babe, what's going on?
Yeah. How we
Can we do
in the
something
social
different?
media age and we know about trends, but you can't figure out this trend?
True.
Yeah. But that does suck.
For her?
This guy came before, like he was eating her out and he came.
Yeah.
Crazy. This man loves giving head.
Yeah. That's
He loves it.
to the point where that's his thing. And
Damn.
damn, bro. But the crazy thing, it's like, he loves doing it, but he doesn't like finish her off. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, because he finishes himself off.
Yeah, he finishes.
Which is crazy, having a male orgasm with no kind of touch. Because I know it's possible for females,
yeah.
supposedly. But a male, I didn't know it was possible.
Maybe he was jerking himself off when he was.
Yeah, we have to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, because.
But then,
That's
the
kind
one- yeah,
of crazy.
what's crazy is that makes him more of an asshole.
Yeah. It
Because now
makes him
you
out.
finish yourself off and you refuse to finish her off.
Because I would think that he's a kind of a freak if he's just hands here doing it, he busts, and if he
Yeah.
walks away,
Yeah.
That's
Or this
kinda-
guy's just like,
that's kind of weird.
this guy just thrusting like against the sheets.
Oh, that's even you never know,
This guy's a goddamn hamster or a freaking rabbit. Like,
huh?
you can't wait, bro.
Damn, bro.
You trying to work her out.
Mm.
Wait your turn. This guy
And-
over here can't wait.
Damn.
Nah, do the freaking what is it? Is it the turtle shell?
When
You
when
like
thing
back
goes
like
back,
arches?
Damn.
Yeah, but happening 5 times,
Mhm.
not 5 times. Happening
Yeah.
5 times is you part of the problem.
Like
too.
you could sit him down.
Yeah.
Be like, yo,
You
babe,
like
we
I
gotta
said, you
talk.
allowed it to happen 5 times.
Yes.
Because after the 3rd time, like I said, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. 3 times after the 3rd time, then you should have been okay. Hey,
Exactly.
we're not going for a
I
4th.
don't think he's gonna punch you out if you
Yeah.
if you complain.
We don't know actually, because these
True.
people are crazy.
True.
Remember last week with the friggin' man thunder tossed her into a wall during sex?
What?
Remember
Oh
sexually
yeah,
tossed her?
yeah. And he continued. And he continued. Wild.
Yeah.
Oh my
Also,
God.
I feel like, know your own strength.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna throw somebody, I feel like you can tell the distance they might go.
Yeah.
Like if you grab her and you realize, wait, 50 pounds,
Yeah.
and you throw with all your force, yo, bro.
He flies like a rag
Yeah. Damn.
That's crazy. Oh.
All right. So his head was terrible, and he was quiet too. He'd moan, but be quiet about it. I need to hear it. Talk me through it. This lady is
It's a lot.
freak.
It's a.
Also,
It's
yeah.
a, but
This is, what is it that you're looking for? Motorboat sounds? Like, what is it like?
narration.
Yeah.
That's my
Like
tongue.
we said, you're in something. You can't
Yeah.
you can't talk and
Yeah.
eat at the same time. Didn't we learn that as kids?
Yeah.
Close your mouth when you're eating.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
You might
for this,
choke.
maybe not close your mouth, but like
Yeah.
don't speak while you're eating.
Exactly. Doesn't
Yeah.
that mess up? Like, wouldn't that mess her up? Because like it's not consistent. Because when she says "don't stop," I
Yeah,
want
then you have to stop if you're gonna say some words.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing I will say is I think I've heard this before.
Mm-hmm.
Is like I guess like humming or whatever. Supposedly the vibration.
Oh yeah.
Is like
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So yeah.
Hum or ground.
But yeah, so I guess maybe that's what she's looking for. But she said, "Talk me through it."
It's too much.
You have to stop if you're
Bro,
gonna talk
you
through
read
it.
too many books to think that this is
Like
this
if
translates
she
in
said
real
hum me through it, then I can understand.
Okay.
But talk me through
Talk
it,
me through
yeah.
It's like, okay, no, I can't be doing all that, girl. Okay.
How about you talk me through it?
Yeah, you
And
just,
then I'll do what you talk.
exactly.
But yeah, talk me through it is crazy.
That's actually harder. So,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
do that. And I guarantee it's gonna help you.
100%.
But me talking is not really helping you.
No.
Oh, this is the final one.
Okay.
This is our micro. We talked about micro before, but this is
Yeah.
the actual. It says
no.
he'd fuck me for 2 minutes and then make me suck him until he got off. And he was like 3 inches. And we were each other's firsts. He was like 3 inches, or I just realized she said like.
It was like
So is that
It's
even
like
less?
approximate? Oh,
But we are
shit.
talking, yeah, this is micro, right?
Yeah.
This is territory for micro. Yeah, no, 3 inches. Like, damn.
Damn,
Like you said,
bro.
oh, that 3 inches is hurtful.
It hurts. I can't look at myself in the mirror.
Nah, yeah.
My
Because I'm
house-
trying to think. I have kids, right?
Yeah.
When my kids were born, I think they had 3 inches. Like,
Damn. Well,
Maybe
that's
that's-
crazy. What?
no, but I mean, like, damn, 3
Yeah.
inches doesn't seem like it's that far off from there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nah, 3 inches, like, what? So you stop growing at freaking 6 months?
Something happened.
Nah,
Something
that's the other thing, though.
sucks.
I just thought about that.
What?
If you're, because, like, obviously, like, it has to grow with you, right?
Yes.
You don't have a freaking 7 or 9 inches when you're a child.
Crazy.
So it grows, right?
It grows with you.
But, like, that's the thing. When did it stop growing?
Something
I never
happens.
thought about that.
Yeah.
But for them, when does it stop growing? Is it like for, like, you know, like people, like, with their height?
Mm-hmm.
Some people, like, stop growing at a certain age,
Mm-hmm.
and then they stay that height. Is that the same thing for that? Or is there an age that it stops? Is there an age that it starts? Does it start as soon as you're born? This is research we need to do.
That's crazy.
I thought about that because you go through puberty, right? Is
Yeah.
that when it starts to grow? So is everyone the same size until puberty?
No, I
I'm
don't
guessing
think
not
no,
because
no,
there's
no.
like different sizes,
like
right?
exactly like with height, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might.
So that's what I'm wondering. Is there is there premature growers? Is there
Damn.
late bloomers?
These are questions, bro. These are questions. You know, but you know the
Like,
funny
is there
thing
an
for me-
age where it's a cut? Like, it does stop. It does not grow anymore at that age.
Let me ask you a question. Is your doctor, when you were doing like your annual checks with your family doctor when you were
Yeah.
younger, did he ever check you?
I think when I was younger.
Okay, yeah. Like when he checked me, like I remember one time.
Yeah, I was gonna
I was
say he
on the
didn't say,
thing.
"Hey, Nathan, we're getting to 8 inches. We're doing good."
No, that's wild. That's wild. But
Oh, yeah.
I remember for myself when I was getting my annual done, and I remember the first time he like lifted up my underwear.
He
He
was
was
doing
like,
that, and then he went like this.
he was like,
Oh.
no, that's. He didn't touch it, but he touched like the seams of the underwear.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. And after the second time, because this was before high school, he did it again and he smirked after he put it down. I will never forget because you know that mat thing that you're on when you're in the doctor's office.
That cold shit.
The
Yeah.
cold ass shit where it has like the parchment paper in the middle.
That crinkly ass bullshit.
It does nothing, man.
Yeah.
It does nothing.
And then
after
when
that
if,
there.
yeah, if they tell you to go, or like if you ever have like a robe, so you
Okay.
got ass cheeks out,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then your
I know.
freaking ass sticks to it. You get up and you bring the roll with you. But yeah, so
Embarrassing.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
This guy just smirk.
Yeah,
Smirk.
he just smirked it. Okay, he shook his head after he smooth like, yeah.
African American.
Oh snap! But
That's jokes. No, yeah. What's crazy too is you know how people like talk about that on the internet about like physicals.
mhm.
You get your physical. I swear, other than the kid, I don't remember like when I have a doctor.
yeah.
I go for like yearly checkups. I don't be having them things that they talk about like cough and all them things there.
When you were younger or now?
Even when I was younger, I don't remember this guy grabbing my nuts and saying cough.
What the flip?
Yeah.
Whoa! All I know is that they were touching my.
But
my
wait, what are you saying whoa to?
No one ever cut my nuts and told me to cough. What?
But then don't that's whoa. Isn't that what they say that the doctors do?
I've never had that done
That's
on
what
me.
me neither. Okay, so
I
I
had them
thought
put
it was
like their hands on my back, and
yeah,
after like
and even
do
for
something
my
to my
kids,
face.
like their doctor will like do like what you said. They'll like lift their underwear just to like check. Sometimes she like puts like pressure
Yeah,
on
yeah,
like
yeah,
the sides, I guess, to see.
yeah,
But yes, there was never even that.
yeah,
So, but like I feel like people talk about, or maybe it's just in the movies. They
yeah.
remember they say like hold it and like cough or whatever.
Mhm.
I never understood what that was because it never happened to me
Never
either.
happened. Damn, bro, that was crazy.
Unless they
Bro,
just do stuff different
I
in the
just
states.
remember these things now, bro. How like
Yeah.
the doctor would, like hold my face and be like make some noises and
Yeah.
like open your mouth and he's like
Crazy.
yeah, you're a freak. You're a freak.
But like
Yeah.
yeah, we talked about that too with the friggin' the little
Oh yeah, yeah,
triangle
yeah,
thing
yeah. Never
for
worked
your
on me.
reflexes.
Never
So,
worked
you
on
don't
me.
have no reflexes, bro?
No, no.
Oh no, it worked on
It
me,
didn't work on me.
and it was the funnest thing when I was a kid
Really?
because they have to tap it and like they have to find like where it is.
Yeah.
So as soon as they hit it, literally your leg will just
It's like this
jolt
heavy
up by
triangle
itself.
thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they just
yeah.
tap you and your leg will just kick.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
just check your reflexes. So you telling your leg never moved?
No,
There's no reflexes, bro.
no, I don't remember it working. To be very honest with you, because I remember my dad would be like, "Relax, relax." Because
You're failing this exam.
yeah,
You're failing this exam.
everything. The parents, if I remember this.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn. All right. I think
Crazy.
that was the last one anyway. So 3-inch micro,
Shit.
which is crazy. And we were each other's first. So give the man a break. It's your first. You gonna find other ones. It's not gonna be your husband.
Like you, bro.
So why are you shaming the man?
Yeah, true. Hope you guys were just
It's
younger.
always shame. It's always shame.
It's always shame. Yeah,
So
it can't be compassionate
now-
breakups.
you want to do my little game thing that I was telling you about?
Okay. The
All
thing.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I need you to say this word for me.
Okay. Let me see this.
I'll put it on the screen for you guys later. Let's say this is the longest word in English.
Pneumono ultra microscopic siliconovano. Look, silicone volcanoconiosis.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. So it's
The volcano messes
pneumono
me
ultra
up.
microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis,
Jesus, bro.
which is the longest word in English, and it's a lung disease.
Imagine being diagnosed with that shit.
Yeah, bro. Just tell me, yo, I got
You got bad
I got
lungs.
piconis, bro.
Yeah, just you
Which
got
is
the
actually
piece,
crazy. I didn't think that through.
Piconis?
Yeah, I don't want piconis.
Yeah, piconis. It's too much. No.
But yeah, I'm not saying that. It's like, oh, what kind of like lung disease do you have? I'm not saying this every single time people ask me.
Nah.
Yo, I got that P.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
You got a
I'm not
P, so-
saying it. I get the longest word in English. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is. But are you gonna say it?
So what exactly is it? It's just a buildup of like smoke or like
It says
mucus
lung
or something?
disease caused by inhaling very fine silicate or quartz dust, often found in mines.
Quartz
So a lot of
dust. Oh
miners.
shoot.
Which is crazy to think about this. I just thought about this now.
Uh-huh.
This is why at work for me, I have to wear a mask because I think people in construction have gotten this disease.
Yeah.
Scary.
That's scary.
No.
They
no.
paved the way for you, bro.
Yeah,
They
no,
paved the way for
no,
you so you
I
can
don't
wear
want it.
masks.
Yeah, I don't want it. Yeah, literally.
'Cause
And they said like once you get it, like
It's
there's
hard to
nothing
get
you
out.
can do.
Oh shit.
No, like I don't think there's like a cure for it. You can just manage it, but like
See, that
that's
shit
what.
scares
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
That
I
shit
don't like.
scares
When,
me.
don't say that there's
Yeah.
nothing you can do. We can just
Nothing you
manage.
can do.
I don't want to manage.
Yeah.
I want to
I
figure
want
it
out.
out.
I want
yeah.
out of me.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. Damn.
But
Do you
yeah.
know how many people die from that? Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm,
Pneumono ultra microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
no, I said PM.
PNEUMONOUL.
Oh.
It's there. It's
You see
found.
when Google
Yeah,
has
when you have to
two
go to the
lines-
second line.
When you go to the second line, okay, wait.
45 letters. That's what it is. And my oldest can say it. We practice together.
Jesus.
And this guy likes saying it now. He like feels cool, obviously, right?
Wait a minute, sir.
It's a big percentage.
No, this is the one thing. I'm not gonna say the word. The word
Yeah.
is not a real medical term, but rather a long word invented for a puzzle. The actual lung disease is sometimes used to describe is a form of pneumoconiosis called silicosis. While the word itself is a puzzle, the disease it refers to is a serious occupational health concern.
Oh, so it's not. Well, I think.
It is a word, but it's not like a medical term. But it's a word.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It looks like mold.
Yeah, it's like the dust from like either just work sites or just in general. I think like sweeping is not good because it throws the dust in the air and then it goes into
Wait,
our
sweep in
lungs.
general? The
Well, I
house?
don't know because I think on sites there's like certain like cements and
Oh.
stuff that we use, right? That's not good. Because
So,
that's what I said, like quartz dust and like silicate.
so you have to wear a mask all the time?
No, well, you can't because that shit is hard to breathe in.
Do you know
It's
anyone who
probably be
does?
better too, just because there's always dust around, right? That even though we don't see.
Yeah.
But no, like one actually, like you're supposedly, well, now it's actually illegal to like sweep on sites.
It's illegal?
Yeah, you can actually get a fine and you get in trouble.
So what do you guys do? Vacuum?
Yeah, they want us to vacuum and wear a
Uh,
mask because even with the vacuum, there's still dust that goes. You know how hard it is to freaking vacuum a construction site, bro?
that's
Especially a
crazy.
construction site that doesn't have plugs yet.
Oh, that's annoying.
So like you have to bring current, like hydro comes and like sets up like electric boxes.
yeah,
Like, that's
yeah.
what we have to plug into. But still, you have to bring in a vacuum. And
Yeah.
the vacuum has a cord.
Yeah.
You have to go upstairs around hallways, like, and other people are
Make sure it's
working.
not caught something.
Yeah, so people can like trip over it. Like, it's complicated.
Yeah,
The room
it
you just
is.
go in, you can sweep, but it's
Jesus.
not good. But and then even they have like this kind of like powder
Mm-hmm.
that's like heavier than like regular dust. And
Okay.
you put on it, it's like moist, and it's supposed to like wet it so that when you sweep, it doesn't kick up dust. But even
Oh.
that, they said supposedly is no good anymore.
What? Because it's a health hazard?
Yeah, that one itself has a health.
Jeez, man, there's so many
Everything.
things.
Bro.
Everything.
And what's crazy is we're finding this out now. All the people that have been in construction for like 50 years have always been, and those are the people that have these diseases now.
Paving the way for you, man.
Yeah,
Paving the way.
there we go, guys.
Oh, snap.
Like and subscribe,
Yeah.
so I can do this. I don't
Yeah.
have to do
Oh,
construction
my
no more.
God. That's kind
Nah,
of
it's
crazy.
scary.
Nah.
But yeah, so
Completely
that was what
agree.
I had, and then I had one more question. So I don't know if you want to go through something that you had, or you want me to finish off the last thing I was going to talk about.
A question?
Yeah, I had a question for you.
Okay.
You want me to do my question?
Yeah.
All right. It's, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's actually going off of like the X type of thing in a way.
Okay.
It says, "Have you ever gone soft during a session? And if so, what did you do?" Like you're going at it, and
Okay.
yeah, like in this case, let's say like you busted,
Mm-hmm.
and you're starting to go soft because we already know we can't control that. Once you bust, your penis said, "I'm out."
Uh-huh.
But then you know the girl hasn't finished because you busted early.
Okay.
You try to continue going.
Going? No,
Yeah.
I'll switch to like my mouth.
Ah, okay.
I'll go oral.
But so you've done that in like your experiences?
Have I ever done that? Never.
It's never happened to you?
No.
Alright.
I'm proud to say that. I always let my hair finish before me. But if I was ever in that situation, I'll just go down and just be like, babe, yeah. I don't think.
Yeah.
they
But
ever
even then,
say-
I feel like it could be awkward.
Oh, 100%.
Because that's
Because
the other thing
midway
too
you're
is-
just finishing.
Yeah, that's the other thing that goes through your mind. Do they feel that it's going soft?
How sensitive are vaginas?
These are questions we need to know.
You know, like, is it like echolocation, like sensitivity?
Damn,
Like-
echolocation. Well, that's the other thing
You know
too.
what I'm talking about?
Is I heard like sex people or whatever, the like sex
Okay.
experts
Yeah.
say that it gets more sensitive the more wet it is. So that's why they say it's better to like start like the session by like doing massaging, like to get the stuff, the juices flowing.
Okay.
So then, yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
So
That
then
makes
I'm
sense.
guessing they must have to feel it if it's super sensitive like that.
Damn.
But I guess if they're like dryish, then maybe they don't feel as much, and that's why it's not comfortable or
Yeah.
not fun for them. If because there's people that just like try to stick that shit in and
Yeah,
nothing
crazy,
happens.
crazy.
Which also, I don't know why those people do that. Because I've had like instances where I guess it wasn't dry.
Mhm.
It wasn't dry. It wasn't wet enough yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to go in, and that shit hurts me too.
Yeah.
So how are you trying to
Yeah,
force
it
that in?
hurts. It
Yeah.
hurts, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I don't understand how those people be trying to force it.
Some people
This
are
shit hurts
crazy.
me.
Some people are actually crazy
Yeah.
about that shit.
So nah, yo, let's work this out so it don't hurt me either. I don't want to be freaking hurt. either.
Exactly. Like, let's work together. This
Yeah.
is supposed to be a mutual thing. So for
Yeah, so it's never actually happened to you.
it's never actually.
Because
happened to
I'll
me.
be
I'm
honest, I
fucking-
know it has happened to me. It's freaking not fun. But I'd be trying to like play it off. Because in my head, I'm like, do they know that this is happening?
So does it? It doesn't go soft immediately, right?
No,
it just
it's like over
progressively-
time. But
it's
you
like-
can feel it because it's your thing.
Yeah.
And then you're like, nah, come on.
Dang.
And then, like I said,
you
bruh,
literally shake yourself.
you get that Kegel kick.
Oh,
And it just launches you out.
true.
Yeah.
Well, not true, but okay, I get
The
it.
Kegel kick is just the finisher. Like, finish
It
him.
just boots you out.
Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
no.
Evicted.
But
Boom.
she-
And then
once-
you know it's out then. Like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no way she doesn't know it's out. It's
Yeah,
sitting there
100%.
just sitting
she
against
does
the
that,
lips.
Yeah.
And you ain't got nothing. Like, you micro at that point. Like, the shit is just gone.
Yeah.
It's soft and, like, ready to go sleep.
Yeah.
So then, you have to switch to your mouth. But, like, nah. So I'm just wondering, do they actually feel it the whole time?
That's what I'm
So,
thinking.
like how I never knew it. Well, I didn't find this out right away,
Mhm.
but like dentists, like, when you go to the dentist, most people like, oh, I have to go to the dentist. I'm gonna brush my teeth. They know
Oh yeah, they said
that
like
you can't hide it from them.
bruising,
They can,
right?
No, no, not for. Damn, this guy went straight to that.
Well, for
No, I'm
women
talking
or
about
men?
brushing your teeth.
Okay.
Like you have to go to the dentist. Like say you have the dentist. Like after this, you're
Mhm.
gonna brush your teeth before you go, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like give or
What?
like to let them know that I brush my teeth. They know that you only just brush your teeth just to try to hide it.
That's crazy.
They say they can see it on your teeth.
What the hell?
If you didn't floss every day since you last time you saw your dentist, they'll know. Even if you when they ask you, did you floss? And you say, yeah, but I missed a couple days. They're like, yeah, we know already. But they're just trying to see what you'll say.
What the hell did they see? How did they see this shit?
Because flossing, like they said, like the dentist said it, your tooth is like 360 degrees.
Yes.
So if you're brushing your teeth
Mhm.
and you're just brushing here and then on the inside, you're only brushing two sides. There's also another two sides that are beside your other teeth.
Uh-huh.
That's what flossing does. So if you don't do that, the bacteria builds up in between your teeth,
Yeah.
and that's what the plaque is.
Yeah.
And that's what, yeah, bro, brush your teeth because
Yeah.
they know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said the plaque,
Mhm.
like it builds up, and then you're supposed to take it with like the floss to break it off and brushing, and
Yeah.
it removes it. But if you eat or like whatever through your day and you don't brush that day, the bacteria is there no matter what.
Mhm.
You can brush it off and it will help it. But if you don't brush your teeth, that plaque forms, and then it's like concrete. It solidifies
How
within
long does it
24
take?
hours.
Oh my
So if you
God.
don't brush your teeth that day, that plaque solidified, and then you can't take it off with a toothbrush or floss. They need those special tools at the dentist. That's how they know you didn't brush your teeth. Because if you have that plaque, it means you didn't brush your teeth.
That's wild.
Yeah. So you can't lie to them. So they ask you those questions just to see what you're going to say. But they already can see that you don't. Because I don't know about you, but I know sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I did. I know I missed a couple days here and there.
Mhm.
When I for sure missed more than a couple days.
Mhm.
But I'd be trying to say that thinking like, okay, cool. But they already know. Bro, you missed months.
But for me, I'm obsessed with flossing.
Yeah,
Those,
that's what now I am. When I was younger, I didn't.
Oh,
And then
when I
when
was
I
younger,
started,
never.
because that's the other thing too. The other reason why they can tell is
Mhm.
when they floss you, you're gonna bleed
Oh.
because your gums are not used
They're
to being
not used
flossed.
to being flossed.
But
That
if you
makes
floss enough,
sense.
so when they floss you and you don't bleed, they know okay, at least
Yeah.
you're pretty consistent,
Okay.
if not
Okay.
perfectly consistent.
And there's so many things.
Yeah, because I used to bleed, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because I know I'm straight up be honest. As a kid, I did not floss.
Yeah, for me, I
'Cause
just want to brush
also-
my teeth
yeah.
as fast as possible and just
Yeah.
go back. Yeah.
And also now me, I get those sticks because
Yeah.
this shit here, I can't
Not
do
down.
it. It
I'm
pisses
not
me.
down.
It
I don't like
slides
it.
on my
Yeah,
fingers.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You have to like do
I
like
need
double
the
loops to
sticks.
like get a good grip.
Yeah.
No. The sticks are amazing.
amazing.
Like you have one side to like poke the little like small
Yeah.
parts. You have like the floss part. You just put down, pull
Yeah,
up,
pull it
down,
up.
and pull
But
out.
supposedly you're even supposed to pull it down,
Okay.
go to one side, like jiggle it, and pull it up. Go back in, go to the other side, and jiggle it.
Really?
Because you're also supposed to get a little bit under the gum.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah,
get
on both sides of the tooth.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, bro, so much work. But yeah, so they supposedly they can know.
Damn.
But yeah, for the because you went that route, the sucking dick. Supposedly they can know because there's bruising in your throat, which is crazy.
Wild.
Imagine all these closeted gays.
That's old.
Your
shit.
dentist knew.
How's your wife?
Your
No.
dentist knew. Yeah.
How's your wife?
Diane?
Diane. She's good.
Diane is great.
Yeah.
We have 3 kids. We're doing. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. What about George? He's like, we talk about.
We
know
know.
He's like,
Come
come on,
on,
Dave.
Tom.
Come on, Dave.
Come on, Dave.
Come on, Dave.
We
You
know.
know what I'm talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Come on, Dave. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they literally know.
Damn.
Crazy.
How many
Well, I
times?
think it's like a specific time frame. Like you can't do it like 2 weeks ago and then go. They're not gonna see it. But I think if you've done it within like 24 to maybe 48 hours,
Okay.
they'll see bruising. Dick bruising. It's crazy. Dick throat bruising.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, because I think also one of our friends actually asked her dentist because she was curious.
Okay. And
One of the friends that we hung out with recently.
and the dentist said
Yeah,
what?
straight up yes.
Oh, like she know the doctor knew?
Yeah, no, not like
the-
about her, but just yes, I can see it.
Oh.
Crazy.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
it's been confirmed.
Do you think like the employees at that dentist place like they play little games to see
Yeah,
which one?
who's gonna come in today that sucked dick last night?
and they have like a meter
bet,
of like
yeah.
who does it the best?
They have a pool. Like put your
Oh my
money in.
God.
I think we're gonna get 5 today.
I play games with my clients,
Yeah,
with
that's
my employees.
crazy.
So definitely they have their own kinds of games. That's not crazy.
A bruised dick pool. Everyone bet $5.
$5.
How many are we gonna get today?
Let's see how big or 12
That's
o'clock.
insane.
That's crazy.
Porn stars?
Oh.
Porn stars, they like, oh, okay, we're not gonna do a bet because Victoria's coming.
Nah.
in. We know.
No bets. No. It's not even bruised, it's just defaults.
Yeah.
No.
It's like if it's not bruised, they go, hey, you out of work? I'm like,
Damn, bro.
what do you mean am I out of work? Well, just because, you know,
Yeah.
the bruising is gone.
I'm just taking a break.
Yeah, I'm on vacation.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
But yeah.
But,
All right, so we're gonna go into your story.
yeah. Just the big. I guess it's
Oh
like the
yeah,
biggest story of this week.
Club Shay Shay.
And you know the sad thing, I really like Club Shay Shay. You know,
Yeah,
because like he
it's
interviewed
actually
like who, like Damon
interesting.
Wayans, Marlon Wayans, Kiki
Yeah,
Palmer, who else?
Cat
Cat
Williams,
Williams, the famous one.
Kevin Hart,
Kevin Hart. Who else?
what's called Gary Owens,
Oh yeah, Gary
Gary
Owen.
Owen,
Owen. Yeah, yeah,
Owen,
yeah.
Owen.
So many people, and I really like it. I was like, yo, this guy,
Even
he
well,
has a bright future.
because the thing didn't he interview Ocho Cinco and then he did a podcast with him?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was an
but
interview.
first he was
Oh,
on.
and that was
his-
Nightcap. That was
Yeah,
Nightcap. Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
but first it was an interview with him on Club Shay Shay, right?
I don't know too much.
Or
about
were
it.
they already
But that was
friends?
like the
I'm
early.
guessing they were already
They
friends
were
because they're both
footballers. Yeah,
football.
yeah. Ocho Cinco. Yeah, so
Freaking Ocho Cinco.
I don't know, man. So I was like, yo, there's no way he can like drop the bag. And the sad thing is that this guy decided to hook up with a 20-year-old back in 2023, and now she is pressing charges on him. Well, not pressing charges. She's suing him for over $50 million because he raped her 3 times over the course of the relationship. But the thing is, this Negro is 56 years old. Why are you touching a 20-year-old?
36-year difference is crazy.
Bro, you were 36 years old and you saw this baby. And you're like,
no,
what?
that's crazy.
That's
Yeah, that's what's wild.
That's what blows my mind.
That's what's crazy.
Like, how can you have a conversation with that person? What
You
kind
can't.
of
That's the thing.
conversations?
Like you can't.
House school?
Yeah.
House school? You know?
You guys still using that chalk? She'd be like, chalk. She's just like, we have smart boards.
Bro,
what do you mean? Yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Brother, we don't use chalk and chalk freaking thing no more.
Yeah, bro, she wasn't even old enough to vote. No, to drink at that age.
What do you mean, like?
Because America, because she's 20, he met her when she was 20, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's 21, right?
21.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
Like, what do? You can't go to a bar.
Yeah, it's a baby. Like I know she's 20, but in your that's a baby.
This is a baby. Like, what do you do?
Because you were a grown ass adult, had a career and everything when she was a
kids
sperm
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
How old are his kids? I want to know this. How old is?
Well, he's in his 50s, so they have to be, I would say, at least grown, like at least late teens. I would say, early 20s.
Okay.
I don't
So
think
he has two,
that.
Sterling and Shearer. Wait,
How old
what?
are they? They're young.
Oh, that's his parents. Oh, his dad was a footballer. Oh, that's his brother.
Yeah, his brother is Sterling.
Sterling.
What's his name again? It's Shannon. Oh yeah, Sharp. Yeah, Sterling Sharp. Supposedly, and then he got injured and had to retire from football.
So
because he had that speech where he said him and his brother's the better athlete.
And that's his daughter. Oh my God.
Is she young?
No, bro.
She's like a grown adult.
She's a grown, and
that's yeah.
Oh,
we
Lord
had this.
mercy.
Yeah, I think we talked about this a little. How are you gonna like? If I have kids, right?
Yeah.
And I'm dating somebody the same age as my daughter, say, that's weird.
That's weird as hell. And not only that, bro. There's released audio to hear your dad talk about these kind of things.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
It was
and it's somebody the same age as me, or even like let's say she could potentially be younger than his kids.
Yeah, she is younger. She is younger.
Crazy.
Bro.
That's
she
crazy.
is younger.
Nah, that's wild.
It's not. Nah.
Nah, yeah.
This
so,
is
I don't
not.
know what you doing, bro.
So like,
and you know what? Monique told him, bro, you don't need these young kids.
Bro, for me, the minimum would be 35. If I'm 56, it's still a lot. But let's say you want to get
but at least that's a full grown established adult.
Like established. That's the key word. Do you know how to pay bills? Do you know how to do things?
At least must be established. By 35, if you don't have some kind of establishment in your life, then I don't want to date you either.
Exactly. It's like what we're going to talk about. What we're going to do. You're going to be complaining about your mom's
But you should be.
dinner
By 35, you
stuff.
should have some kind of establishment in your life.
It's kind of crazy. So like this guy decides to go have this relationship with her for like 2 years, and they get into like imagine hearing your dad have like not pet play, race play conversation.
Yeah, that's also weird. Just to me, race play is weird in general.
Yeah, it is weird. I'm sorry.
And then now you're dealing with somebody 36 years younger than you.
Pops. That's your pops.
Yeah.
And someone's saying to your dad, right?
I want to put this black baby in me.
I can't go and see you the same way, Dad. I can't look at you and be like, yo, Dad, how are you doing? I know what you're doing.
Coming over Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because it's not coming up right now. I'm trying to think of like 4th of July. That's coming up soon, right? Yeah. You going to your father's house for 4th of July. This audio is already out. What kind of conversation you have? It's awkward.
Like, what do you think, bro?
Like that you were just sued 2 months ago because you were telling a woman that you're gonna choke her and put a dog collar on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
And
This
now
is
we're
a
sitting
lot.
here eating freaking macaroni pie.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just like looking at you like how's it going to be at the
No,
dinner
it's
table?
just awkward, bro.
Yeah,
Like I said,
and-
yo, enjoy your life, do your things.
yeah.
But like,
So, be careful because
yeah,
you have
be
these.
careful. Yeah, you're
you
a
have these
successful
situations.
person, so people are gonna take advantage.
Yeah.
Even if you say you're not in the wrong, because we don't know what the outcome is of this gonna be.
That's a big thing.
You had a kink. That's
Mhm.
cool. Do your thing, but you were sloppy about it.
Very slow, and that's one thing I want to talk about because the king situation. So I don't know because I don't know if they're going to have juries there to like determine everything, but they're going. Let's say they're juries.
Oh, it's actually gonna go to trial and everything.
Oh yeah, because he tried to make her sign. He was offering $10 million in hush money.
Oh yeah. Also,
That's another
yeah,
thing, man.
I understand
You
that you
incriminate
want
yourself.
like if somebody actually did something to you, you want them to get like justice to like take what it needs. But if they're offering, like, say if you're asking for 50 and they're willing to give you 20, that's changing your life.
Oh
So I know I'm not saying that he shouldn't be punished if he did what he did,
yeah, yeah,
but for you to refuse and like, no, it's not enough,
yeah.
you're greedy.
Not only you agree, it's like you're there for not selfish, like bad reasons. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm trying to shed light and make this monster
No,
not
you
hurt anyone
just
else.
want money.
You want
you
money.
greed.
It's
It's
crazy.
greed.
It's crazy.
Because
bro.
20 mil, you're literally life changing.
Generational changing.
Yeah,
Like,
you're good
You're good, and especially at 23 years
if
old.
you're smart with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you could also blow that easily.
Bro, even to be very honest with you, I'll be like, if I had $10 million, right?
Yeah.
Let's say $10 million, I think I could be good with like 500,000 a year. Good, I could be beyond. I'll be like,
that's the thing. You have 20
comfortable.
million. You could literally put what's called like say 15 million
It's
in like a thing like that's going to build interest.
Mhm.
The amount of interest you're going to build into 1 year is going to be psychotic.
It's gonna
You
be
could
crazy.
take that other 5 million and go absolutely ape shit,
Mhm.
and you'll still be good.
Yeah.
Because also, I was thinking about it. I said it's easy.
Mhm.
I'm guessing it is. I guess depending on like the level,
easy
like
for
where you
what?
are, like to spend that much money.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think, what in the hell would I buy and spend?
Thank
Bro,
you.
it would be hard to spend that.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about, but like I said, maybe it's just the tax bracket we're in.
Mhm.
Because I'm trying to think of expensive
true.
shit to buy. It would take me a long ass time to spend that money. But like I said, if you're already in that tax bracket,
Yeah.
maybe you're thinking about this thing. I never even thought about that.
Exactly.
So it's possible.
So
'Cause I'm
maybe
even thinking like, say,
Oh.
like the most expensive Tesla is
Mhm.
like I think 200K.
okay.
That would be nothing.
It's nothing. It's like
And so I would get that. Cool. And now it's paid off. I got a car.
yeah.
What else am I thinking? A house. Another 500K, say.
Mm-hmm.
So we're only at $1 million now. And now I have a car and a home.
So you're
Like
set.
now I'm just gonna get little stupid
like
shit.
furniture and
Yeah.
all that stuff. I don't
And
know.
then you might spend, let's say, another 250K on that. We're not even
on
at
furniture.
Well,
No,
I'm
it's
just saying, like,
much less.
for a 500K house, you're furnishing the whole thing,
Okay. Oh, like
like everything,
okay, like
beds,
okay,
everything,
alright.
curtains. Like
That's
maybe you
true.
want to paint it. You're gonna furnish your house completely. I'm just saying
That's
if you're gonna
true.
go off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the total, how much?
That's
would
what I
that
mean.
be?
So we're not even at 2 million yet. That's what I mean. So that would be mad hard
I
to
mean,
spend.
Yeah.
And that's only 5, and now you still have 15 mil in the bank making interest. So that's what I mean. You'd be good.
You're good. Yeah.
So as long as you spend it properly, but even then, you could still splurge. That's why I don't understand how these people like be going like bankrupt when you have millions of dollars.
The crazy thing is that when you hear those stories of people winning
It's
lotteries,
greed. Yeah,
and
those,
after they go from being like a 60 million, having 60 million in their bank to like homeless.
that's
like,
they're
that's
mad
crazy.
stupid.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But I guess, like I said, we're not in that tax bracket, so
Uh-huh.
we might have that same mentality. Like we're mad, so you just get 60 mil, you're gonna go
Yeah.
in.
but like,
But yeah, still at that point, like I'm telling you, I would. That's what I would do. I would invest
Mhm,
like a few million or like 10 million.
mhm.
That investment is gonna make so much interest
True.
that you can just live off the interest of that. So then, like I said, give yourself a mil and lose your goddamn mind.
Just treat yourself. That's like
Especially if you get 60 mil,
Yeah.
1 mil is barely anything. So take a mil and just literally go ape shit. And if you spent that 1 mil and you went ape shit,
Mhm.
you still have your other 59 mil.
That's
So
true.
you didn't go off, but you got to experience going ape shit for say a weekend.
You guys spend $1 million in a weekend.
That's what I mean. It's mad
It's
hard.
impossible.
You
Like
could
it's
try.
not impossible.
That's
But
what I
it's
mean.
hard.
People in those tax brackets probably could. Because,
Yeah.
like I said, I know somebody that got like a painting for 15,000. So if you know about that stuff,
Uh-huh.
then you know what to buy or you know these things. We don't necessarily know that because we've never even experienced that.
True.
For us, expensive things would be like 5K.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you have $1 million, 5K is not like
It's
that's
like it's
nothing.
peanuts. It's like $5. It's like 5
So yeah, that's what I
cents.
say. Give yourself a mil just to lose your mind for a day.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hurt yourself in any way, and you're gonna have mad fun. And you probably still won't spend it all.
Exactly.
So just enjoy yourself.
Because how much you gonna spend that all in 24 hours?
Impulse. That's
Impossible.
yeah. That like I said, unless you literally buy something that costs $1 million,
Mhm.
which I'm sure there's stuff out there that like people get chains that have
True.
millions of dollars. Right?
Not gonna lie, if one day I wake up and I have like 10 million in my bank, right? 10
That's
million.
what I would have to put aside money just to go ape shit because I know I would.
But if I but for me, if I see that number, I'm not going to. I'm gonna be like, I love seeing that number. So like,
yeah,
I love
that's what
seeing
I'm
that
saying.
number. Yo.
But so if you invest that, you're gonna see that number somewhere, and you're gonna see
Somewhere.
it make interest.
Exactly. So.
But then, like I said, give yourself a little bit, even like say, even 50K. Imagine having 50K of just cash that you can just use.
Yeah.
I would go crazy.
I won't even buy like. For me, it's not like a big thing.
No, yeah, it's a bunch of little shit.
A bunch
but
of
it's
little.
gonna add up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
First of all,
I'll get the Switch too.
For me,
fuck the Switch.
No, fuck this. Honestly, I'm just going to not get it because I'm petty.
Yeah,
I'm
100%. Especially because I can afford it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I need that. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I would get like I think my first thing if I ever had that amount of money it would be a house.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, but that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. It's not like small items for like
one big thing is a house, and
Yeah.
then maybe like I'll pay off my car that I even already have because
Mhm.
I don't need. That's the other thing. Or maybe it's just because I'm not into cars like that.
Mhm.
I don't want 7 cars. I don't need a freaking Ferrari.
Mhm.
The car that I have, if I could pay it off,
Yeah.
then I'm cool. Then I
Yeah.
don't have a car payment anymore.
Exactly that.
And my car is fine. It's electric,
Okay.
so I don't have gas.
And you're good. You're good. So yeah,
To me, the most important thing, I guess, more because I have a family too, is be a house.
just a house.
I want a nice
'Cause
house,
that's a good
have a
good
pool,
investment. Yeah.
and especially because I have money like that, give me a basketball court up in there, a gym, do something like have activities
Yeah,
in my house.
just have like make it like a room like the
That
just a
white
personal room.
privilege, bro. A tennis court. Let's just
Yeah,
go.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. And after some people, I think like Eddie Murphy, that's kind of crazy though. He has a legit theater.
Yeah, that's actually
a
something I would
legit
do
theater.
if I had the money. That would be gangster.
I will only get that if I know that if I know a lot of people, you know.
Wasn't it? Because you can get theater like a room. Like I've seen like theater rooms that it's like this theater size screen,
Okay.
but then they have like
Maybe
maybe
theater
20 seats or like
Okay.
10, 15. So you can have like you can have parties. It would be fun.
Okay,
Watch it with
yeah.
your friends.
Yeah,
But you don't.
watch
Yeah,
parties.
I don't need a whole auditorium.
No, I don't want.
But I just meant like
I want
even,
yeah.
just like a big ass screen and have like the comfortable seats and things.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
It would be fun, and for the kids, watch a movie. You don't have to go spend money at the theater no more. Well, I guess you still would because you can't get every movie right out.
Well.
Which I don't know. Is there a way to do that?
For what?
Like if you have stupid money like that, could you like buy, like say if you have a theater, because like so I guess you actually have the film. You think it's possible to buy the films of movies?
I don't know, because that's millions of dollars.
True.
That's millions of dollars.
True.
So
But I guess is it possible to buy like a copy from them?
I actually have no idea, but what I
wonder if
do
people do
know
that.
is that if you have some people who have like media privileges, they're able to get QR codes. So it's not the movie
Okay,
itself,
it's like a digital.
but it's like one time 24 to 48 hour QR code
Yeah.
you can scan after you can watch it.
Yeah, so if you have like a theater and you say, "Yo, send me that QR code,"
Exactly.
you can watch the movies with your kids.
What was it? Was it Shazam for me? Because I was able to watch. I think it was Shazam 1, and it was the movie came out. When was it? It was supposed to come out in March, and I was able to watch it in February, and like
Because of what?
because so they had an early screening, but when I was doing reviewing
okay.
movies,
Oh, so you actually got like
yeah, I get like medium
you
passes
got like
and shit.
like perks from that.
Yes,
Damn.
you just show them
Like
that
you had enough like content kind of thing, like enough.
I had like over 5,000 followers.
Damn, bro.
So like the people would just
Yeah, let's talk. Where y'all at?
Yo,
We're doing a podcast now. Where all our review fans?
I actually have to go back to see, but yeah. So 5,000 followers, and after I would just like review movies and all that shit.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, it was super fun, and even the Montreal Film Fest, you can go there, and sometimes if you are like the media, they know that you're a reviewer. You send them like a link to your page and all that. They'll give you like access to ask questions to like the director of the.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this year. So
damn.
And speaking about movies, I guess we'll do the last part.
Review.
The Sinners spoiler review.
I really actually want to see this movie.
I'm excited for people to watch it. I want you to watch it. I know my brother and my sister watched it. They watched it.
Yeah, guys, we hung out this weekend, and the freaking movie that we watched.
Locked.
Bullshit.
Such a waste ass movie. Don't ever watch that kind of movie.
Yeah.
Even when you're at home.
And I was so excited too because I was the one that I was like, "Yo, this." People on the internet said it was interesting. Yo, it's a good movie to hit.
Yeah.
Garbage.
It's garbage. And I don't know what's going on.
But yeah, so Sinners.
So Sinners.
Sinners is a movie.
Sinners is an experience, bro.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. There's a few things about this movie that I do like. One, it's just the way it was captured. Because first of all, if you're going to watch it, you need to watch it in IMAX. You need to because
You know, I've never seen an IMAX movie.
that's what. Wait, really?
Wait.
We went to the
maybe
Science Center.
the Science Center,
Yeah, the IMAX Center.
like for like Albert Einstein thing, like the space
No,
stuff.
bro, the one in the old part.
We
No,
went
no,
there.
stop,
Wait.
stop. The Science Center.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Oh my god. In the Science Center, that's where I first I got exposed to IMAX. You
That's the
never-
thing. I don't know now because now I'm thinking
Well, it
like
has,
when
like,
I
the
go to
weird-
like the Kirkland stuff and it's like the Kirkland Theater. I mean,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure I know. I think I have seen a movie in IMAX. It's just like better sound, better visuals, and all that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
just everything's like
Yeah,
up to
and then
100.
sometimes they have like those rumble seat type things.
Yeah, that's like yeah.
Okay, that's like added, but that's in an IMAX movie, right?
It could be there.
It
yeah.
wouldn't be in a regular movie.
No, it would never be.
Okay, yeah, so I think I've seen it like that. But I meant I haven't seen like the ones where it's like don't they have ones where it's like the sound all around you or like the screens
Yeah,
all around you? Have you ever been in
AVX.
one of those?
Yeah. You never
Like the
had-
screens all around you?
Oh, the screen? No.
No. Yeah.
But the one downtown, they were showing previews. It was kind of cool.
Okay.
So it's like on this like it's like a U shape in a way.
Oh, okay,
But-
yeah, that's gangster.
I find it hard to like find a movie that would really fit that kind
That
of
works.
captures. Yeah.
No, yeah, well, that's like the one. I think it's in the. I don't know if it's only in the States that they have those. It was
Mhm.
like the theater that's like the screens are all around you,
Okay.
and they even like say if you're like in a forest and it's like raining,
Okay.
they'll like mist will come and like will actually mist
Oh,
on you,
yeah.
which might piss me off. I don't need to be that immersed.
Yeah.
But like yeah, no, there's like stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
But supposedly people said it's gangster.
I would be down to try that.
Yeah,
Actually.
I would. But that's what I mean. That yeah. So I think I have seen IMAX.
Okay.
I just
But-
didn't
but that's not
realize because
really
now I feel
IMAX,
like
right?
IMAX. Yeah, but I feel like IMAX is like almost standard now. So maybe I don't even think about it.
Shoot, when was the last time you went to see like a big movie?
The last big movie that I seen.
Did
Black
you watch
Panther
Black,
2.
yeah, Black Panther?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that was
Okay.
an IMAX.
Okay. So
That's what
yeah.
I mean because I think it's like almost standard, so I don't even think about it. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
It's because I'm not going. Oh, I'm gonna go see an IMAX movie. It's like the movie's in IMAX.
There's like the normal, then there's general,
Yeah.
then there's AVX, that's just enhanced sound but not really visuals, and then there's IMAX. I think, and there's 3D IMAX, but there's so many
yeah, I
movies
don't know.
I don't
Honestly,
even
I think it
see.
might be AVX. I don't know if I seen IMAX.
I think it's AVX because we have
Yeah.
all around you and all
So
that.
I don't
stuff.
know if I
Yeah.
actually seen IMAX.
Damn, bro.
I need to.
Then-
Maybe for this one I'll see it.
Then
I'll
definitely.
see if I can do it. 'Cause I think I even have the points to be able to even get a free movie.
I have
So
how many points do you have?
I think I have like 3,000.
Okay, I have like
Bro.
300. I can get.
Yo, one time,
Mhm.
like during I think COVID, because me it's like I have Scotiabank, so it's connected to my Visa as well, like all my cards.
Okay.
And I was just obviously I was buying stuff. I think at one point I had like 9,000 points. Bro, I had enough points because I think
Jeez.
with your Visa, it's you get 5 points for every dollar you spend,
Yeah.
and with your debit, it's you get 1 point for every $5 you spend. But your Visa is the opposite,
Okay.
so you get 5
Damn,
points for
that's a
every
lot.
dollar.
That's a
So yeah, if you
lot.
make a $200 purchase,
That's a reward. That's a
Yeah.
yeah. That's good though, and you get like your credit score
yeah, so
increases.
yeah,
and all that.
$200 purchase, you get a free movie right there.
Yeah.
1,000 points.
That's amazing, actually. I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, so I went like obviously. Well, I guess I was just using my Visa.
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah, at that point I was trying to help my credit,
Mm-hmm.
so I would have the money with me. I'll buy it with my credit card and then pay my credit card off.
Exactly.
But also supposedly that's not good.
Yo,
Supposedly you're supposed to
let it
spend the money
uh-huh.
and pay it only at the end of the month.
Yeah,
That's the best way.
that's what my financial advisor told
Because
me.
if you pay
earlier
it
this
too
week.
early, then it doesn't affect it as much.
Exactly. So this is, but there's
It's like it doesn't even
some-
realize that you used it.
because the one I was listening to his video like what, 2 days ago about like just like good credit and how to get really good credit, and the guy he was talking about how he did it, but the thing is his technique is like based on American credit cards and the credit card system.
Okay, so it's not exactly.
So
the
I don't
same.
know what the Canadian equivalent
Yeah.
is, but when he was talking about it, I was like, damn, if that was applied here, 100% would be good.
Yeah,
I'm still
bro.
good,
Yo,
but-
honestly, when it comes to credit scores, I feel like it's almost like that R scores thing
Yeah,
that we had.
too
My
much
shit
scores.
was
too much.
not good sometimes. That's the other
Jeez.
thing too is because now my bank it has like a part on it, like an application
Okay.
that shows you your credit score
Mm-hmm.
every like month. It updates, but then it has like also like a bar to like show like this is good, this is like not good,
Yeah.
this is excellent, and it's showing. I feel like I've always heard people say that the 600 is like you're okay.
Yeah,
Anything under 600, but then in this shit, nah, bro. In the thing that I see,
Mhm.
it's saying like you have to be 700 or more for it
Okay,
to be
yeah.
considered good. Under
Some
700 is like
yeah.
you're not good.
Is that Equifax?
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
Equifax is like
But
that.
yeah, so that's the thing. So I'm like, yo, what is actually good? What's considered good then? Because I just remember when I was younger, I got like my first credit card when I
Mhm.
was like 18,
Mhm.
because my mom said it was good to get for like $200, and so I was never using it, I think,
Mhm.
but I was always paying like the minimum, I guess
Mhm.
that was on it. And I went to the bank, and she's like, oh, if you want, we can do this. You have a very good credit score. I was like, how? I
But how
never
much
use
were
it.
you how much were you spending on the 200?
I don't remember. To be honest, I think it might have maxed it out, but then I was just paying the
Jeez. Okay,
minimum.
but you were
But
paying the
supposedly
minimum.
because I was paying like the amount, it was still
Yeah,
okay.
because at the same time, they want. I know that they want two things from you. They want to know that if you're able to be responsible
Yeah.
when paying, and also it's not just like a crutch where you're always using
Yeah,
it.
but they
whenever
do
you're in
want
debt.
you to use it.
But they do, yeah,
Yeah.
they do want you to use it. But at the same time, like when you do use it and you use it, like, is it sparingly? Not sparingly. Sparingly is
I
when you,
think
the opposite of sparingly.
no, sparingly is like when you use
Use
it
it
like
as just
not crazy.
okay, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. When you use it
Yeah.
sparingly, but when you, but let's say it's like big, what's it called, like
Purchase.
purchases. Yeah. He said that if it's like not more than 15% of like the max, like like
Yeah,
yeah,
I've heard of that.
and if they know that okay, like this guy he only spends less than 15, and he always makes payments. They look at you like okay, they're going to offer you like it's a
Yeah.
good thing if they offer you hey
See,
we can increase more.
that's the thing.
That
They
is
say it. No,
yeah
that's the thing. I don't feel like my credit score is great,
okay.
and at least from like what I'm looking at, like what my finances are,
Mhm.
I'm like I wouldn't consider it great, but I'm always getting offers.
Bro, your credit score is great.
That's what I mean.
It's good.
That's the thing. I don't know if it's also because they're obviously if they keep offering me stuff, then
Mhm.
I might take it, and now I'm always owing money. So
But
I don't know if it's also that.
but the thing is, okay, so because
Because it actually annoys me. I was like, bro, I don't want this.
because
They're
I
like, oh,
did read
you're
that
eligible for this credit card, or you're eligible for this loan.
because the way the this financial guru or guy told me is basically when they offer you it more, it's more like oh we know that Nathan is responsible with either making payments or paying for
Yeah,
stuff, right? So we're trusting him because at the end of the day, if you can't make payments, they're losing money, right?
really?
Yeah.
I thought they're still making money regardless.
Wow, how like if you give like 1,000
Oh
like
yeah, I'm not paying,
yeah,
but then they still end up paying. Well, at least how I set mine up is
okay.
I automatically it takes out the interest. So even if say I can't make a payment,
Okay.
I'm always paying at least the interest.
Okay, you're paying like the minimum.
Yeah,
Okay, 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 yeah. I know what
which
you
is
mean.
because I heard from my financial person, I said that's it's not great,
Mhm.
but at least if you're paying that, it's not like affecting you in a bad way.
Okay, exactly. So like you're kind of in the
Yeah,
credit
in the
like
middle of
yeah, like a
everything.
stalemate.
But
Yeah.
I also heard that I think that my brother told me
Mhm.
it said if you're like if you use like say your credit card and it's under 80% of the max,
Uh-huh.
it's still like affecting your credit score in a good way. If it's
Okay.
above 80%, it starts negatively
Yeah.
impacting your credit
There's
score.
and
Yeah,
the
there's so many things.
this is the bad thing. I told my dad. I know I was supposed to talk about a review about Sinners. Guys, just watch it. Simple as that. I feel like this is an important thing. I feel like with the credit scores, no, not with credit scores. The thing is,
With credit
it's
cards, you
all
mean?
about yeah with credit cards. Because for me, when I was growing up, my dad's like, "Don't ever use a credit card," but you
I
need it.
suppose, yeah, you need at least
You
one
need it
because
in
it
this world, in
creates
this
credit.
economy. Exactly to buy houses,
Yeah,
to buy certain things, you need a good credit score. They need to know that you are reliable with your money and how to
yeah.
use it, right?
Because
And
if they don't, then they don't trust you and you can't get anything. You can't get a loan. You can't.
exactly, because you can grab like you can find $5,000 here, and after you can just use it, and the only history of you using that $5,000 is the thing that you bought,
Yeah,
right? Credit card or credit scores and all that game, it lets you know that oh, like this person is not only able to make certain purchases, but they're really responsible with what he purchases,
yeah.
how he purchases it, and
No,
when
yeah,
they're
it's
going to
mad
make payments.
important.
So these
You
things are really
literally need
important,
it.
and so I feel like a lot of people, maybe not, I still do talk to some people, and they're like, oh no, I only use it for emergency crutch. That's
Yeah,
not
it's
how it
not
actually.
helpful.
It's
But
not how
I
it
will say
works.
because I feel like people say like your dad said, don't get a credit card.
Yeah,
I think everybody once
yeah.
you start working,
Mm-hmm.
get yourself a credit card, which because they even have student credit cards, which is like a limit of $200.
Yeah,
Get yourself one.
and
So
make
even
sure.
if you end up maxing it out,
Mm-hmm.
if you're working a job, even minimum wage,
Mm-hmm.
your paycheck is going to be enough to cover that.
Yeah.
So get yourself one with 200, so at least you're making yourself credit.
And not only that, not only are you making yourself credit, they also reward you with like maybe travel points and all these
Yeah,
things. So
like
like,
well, me, mine is like with combined with scene,
okay,
so I get movie points.
exactly.
Yeah,
So like, there's just ways for them to incentivize you to get like be in the program.
yeah.
So it just don't use it as an emergency.
Nah,
Don't use
because yeah,
if
that's
you
the
don't.
worst way you can
That's
use
the
it.
worst.
Because
Yeah.
then, like emergency, oh, I need $500. my card is only 500. I have it, but now it's going to be maxed out.
Yeah.
But I need this right now. So then you're like, you have no other choice, but then
Yeah.
you end up screwing yourself in the long run.
Exactly. So just be smart. Don't be afraid. And that was me. That was my problem. I was super afraid. Remember, like when I bought my laptop, I had $2,000. The laptop was like maybe $1,000 or something, and I could have like used a combination of things. My brother was breaking it down, and to use my credit card to like increase my score, but I just paid with cash. He's like, don't do
Yeah.
that. Like you can do that, but it's not gonna help you
Yeah, you
out in
should
the long run.
always do it.
Exactly. So my dad was like, oh, because my dad was like, always go there with the money. Like when he bought his
Yeah,
car,
that's an old school way of doing it.
yeah, when he bought his car, the people were like, oh, we can finance, we can do this. He's like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna buy
I
with.
got the cash.
Yo, bro, they were pissed off.
Yeah,
Because
sure, because then they don't make as much
they don't
money.
make as much
That's
money.
like the same thing with what's it called, like at garages for your car.
Okay.
Yes, I think they like doing it because then they can just like pocket it.
Okay.
You don't have to pay tax. But like if you go to a garage, he says, "Oh, I can repair this for $200."
Mm-hmm.
That's because then he can just take that $200 and keep it.
Mm-hmm.
If you say, "Oh, I don't have the $200, I'll pay card,"
Okay.
now he has to pay the company, like the card company, to have that machine to make that transaction, and now he gets taxed on the amount that you paid, and you get taxed on the amount that you paid.
Oh.
So that's why some they prefer you do cash.
I didn't know that.
Because then you can just take that cash.
And it's just.
And then you don't have to declare that.
Okay.
But if you do that, they have to pay the machine to have the machine because you have to rent the machine.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get taxed because they have to declare that amount, and
Okay.
you get taxed because they have to tax you, and then so like everyone's getting taxed.
Damn. Shit.
So yeah, garages. That's why most garages will do cash.
Cash, bro.
But then yeah,
Cash.
people don't always be having it,
I know.
and they literally seem like disappointed when you don't have cash. You're like, oh no, I'll do card. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you sure? Because that's the other thing too. It's $200.
Mm-hmm.
You give him $200 cash, you just pay $200 cash. If you pay him $200 and say you have to use your card, it's $200 plus tax.
Yeah.
So it ends up being like $250.
I
So
didn't
now you
realize
just paid
that.
an extra $50. He has to pay tax on what you just paid.
Yeah.
Like I said, everyone's
So
like,
yeah, everyone's paying.
so
He's
you
like, no,
brought
just
send
give
me
it
too much. So there's been times where I actually gone
Uh-huh.
thinking I was going to pay card.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, it'll be $150. I was like, I'm going to pay card. He's like, you sure? He's like, if you want, there's an ATM up the street. So I would literally leave, go to the ATM, take the money out, and then pay him the cash.
Damn, bro, he's serious.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I think they're disappointed when you
Yeah.
can't pay cash.
Eh,
Yeah, so guys, be
Alright.
smart with your money.
be smart. And you know what you can do with this financial advice? You can like, subscribe, and do all the great
comment.
things. All that stuff. Facebook, not Facebook.
And tell us,
like,
yeah,
I'm
maybe.
saying
Is
Facebook.
there any freaking people, financial people up in there?
Yeah.
Give us some pointers. We said
Yeah.
some things.
We said
Maybe
some
there's
things.
things
We're
that
not.
we missed.
We're
Yeah.
amateurs. We're
Give
not
us,
the
yeah,
pros.
100% amateurs.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right, guys. So troublemakers will be reasonable. You'll see.
Peace.
Peace.